Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brad, and my hands is The Walking Dead Deluxe number 63. It is part 2 of Fear of the Hunters, written by Robert Kirkman, art by Charlie Adlard, coloring by Dave McCaig, lettering by Rus Wooton. So, The Walking Dead Deluxe, it's kind of a reprint of The Walking Dead, except it's now colorized, so not much has changed beyond the color. There's also a little bit of extra in the back, particular notes from Robert Kirkman about the original comic and his thoughts about his kind of original layouts for the comic itself. So this story, Fear the Hunters, it is the infamous cannibalism story. In the previous issue, Dale was abducted by them, and now we get to see some shocking conclusion or shocking results there. Not really conclusions yet. But the bigger is the team following Gabriel to the church. Yeah, obviously having to deal with Dale getting kidnapped. And it kind of feels like it's a weird issue in that it's just a lot of them yelling at each other, a lot of them trying to panic, or not really trying to panic, a lot of them kind of panicking, trying to figure out where Dale is. And we see the different personalities of how they want to handle the situation. The issue itself is it's not a good issue. It's actually, I think, one of the weaker issues in the entire series so far. But it's a kind of a key one as far as the series, or this arc at least. And I think it's key because you see the group kind of starting to not really fracture, but at least argue and have different perspectives of what to do when someone goes missing in their group. You obviously have the new villains and the hunters. It gives kind of a new perspective as that. You get the breakout of Gabriel, which I think is really, really good. There is, I think, and some of the art kind of gets a little iffy on that. There's one particular panel with the way Rick looks that just doesn't, I don't think, holds up at all. It's a really weird facial expression from him. And, I think even Gabriel's reaction of his confession doesn't quite work visually either. It's just something where there's it's an odd plotting, it's an odd puttering is the best way I can describe it. And it's interesting is that you get to Kirkman's notes and he kind of talks about how he was only giving out a few pages at a time, and you can see his notes where it's the first 10 pages aren't plotted out because I guess he already handed all that out, and then the next pages are, and it kind of feels like that, it's just not quite as scripted and really kind of solid as the previous issues. And I think it might be because of the switching of this style of how he started to get the info out to Adler as far as the art. So yeah, I mean, it's an issue I think that has issues. Just there's a little bit of art bumpiness, and there is the story just feels a little weird. So this is the panel, I turned right to it ironically. This is the panel where I think just Rick's face looks really goofy for some reason. Just something doesn't fit. The other is, I think the thing that I haven't liked about the previous issue and this issue is with the hunters, it doesn't play off them being hunted well enough. We see it in horror movies a lot, the looking through leaves and you get the that sort of stuff. That really well done style isn't here, and it could go so well. It might be a little bit difficult to do comic wise, but there's not enough, I think, set up on the hunters hunting. So yeah, I mean, I think that's part of it as well. It has a good horror movie concept. It doesn't lean into the horror movie concept enough, which is ironic for a comic all about Walking Dead. So it is what it is. It's been such a long time. From what I remember, Hunters was I think one of the weaker storylines of the series. So yeah, it is what it is. So you can go get this. This is in shops. We got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. Tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links too. We get a small percentage by doing that. You'll support our site. So thank you. And just watch our videos, support us, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. And until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.